So today I'm showing you how to make your portraits look like this before and after photo using a technique that is popular and commonly used amongst portrait photographers called frequency separation. First, you want to clean your image by using the spot healing brush or the clone stamp tool to remove any spots or blemishes in your photo. If you long press on any of the tools on the sidebar, sometimes multiple options and different variations of that particular tool will appear. I personally like using the spot healing brush and occasionally the patch tool. Take your time and clean up as much of your image as you can. The more, the better. Whatever you do, do not rush this process. As you can see here, I'm going back and forth using the patch tool. Once you get done cleaning your image and you're satisfied with the final outcome, it is now time to create your frequency separation action, and I'm going to walk you step by step through that process. First, you want to create a copy layer of your original image by pressing Command J if you're using a Mac. Once you create your two layers, name both layers. My bottom layer I'll be using for smoothing, so I'm going to name it skin smoothing. And my top layer will be for my texture, so I'm going to name it skin textures. One layer will hold the skin tones while the other holds all the textures. And by separating the two, you are now able to edit your skin tones without removing any of your skin textures. So now you want to click on your smoothing layer and go to the filter option in the menu bar and press it to reveal the drop down menu. Scroll down to blur, press it, and then select Gaussian blur. After you select Gaussian blur, you want to adjust your radius until you no longer see any fine detail in your image. Mine is around an 8. Yours may be more or less. Don't do too much, just enough to where detail is no longer visible. Your smoothing layer is now complete. So now let's work on your textures. After you click on your texture layer, go to image in the menu bar and press it to reveal the drop down menu. Scroll down to apply image, press it, and where it says layers, click where it says merge and select your smoothing layer. Leave your invert box unchecked. If it's checked, then uncheck it. For blending, we're going to change it from multiply to subtract by pressing on it and revealing the drop down menu and scrolling down until you see subtract. Now select it. Keep your opacity at 100% and all your boxes unchecked. If they're checked already, uncheck them. Change your scale from 1 to 2 and your offset, change it from 0 to 128. These are your settings. Press OK. Go back to your layers, and for your overlay where it says normal, press the drop down icon to reveal the menu and scroll down to the linear light. Select it. Now your texture layer is complete, and now you have completely separated your skin tones from your skin textures and can edit them on separate layers. Now all you have to do is group them together by selecting them both and pressing the folder icon at the bottom right of your screen. Now that your frequency separation action is finally created, we can go edit. So now that you have your action created, click on your smoothing layer and go to your lasso tool located on the sidebar. Select it. Once selected, go to the feather below the top menu bar and change it from 0 to 32. The reason being is because once you start editing, you want a smooth transition of blending. And if you don't increase your feathering, you'll get a harsh edge when using the lasso tool. So we increase the feathering to get a real soft transition around the edges when blending with the lasso tool. Alright, one last thing before we start our editing process. Remember when we set our radius? Well, you can adjust that throughout the process. But if you do too much, it can start to look fake, and even the color tones can start to bleed into each other. So don't overdo it. And if you do feel like you over edit a little too much by the end of it all, just simply close the group folder of your frequency separation action and scroll up to where your opacity settings is. There you can adjust the amount of your frequency separation edit. If you feel you did too much or too little, adjust the slider by moving it from left to right to decrease or increase the amount of your effect. Some people start from 0 and work their way up. Alright, that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And please give the video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please let me know. What video should I do next? Should I do another frequency separation? Maybe a dodge and burn or color grading, or some more behind the scenes of just an everyday photo shoot. Let me know. I hope y'all enjoy it. Have a great day. Peace. For more content like this, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at I Am Chad Strong.